EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Buffalo Bills. The second of our 5 international games this season, the Jags and Bills underway here in North London. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a man in for an expanded role in 2023. It's James Cook. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. On play action, Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Aluakin. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tony Pollard with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jags take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 2nd down, Cook fighting through at the 25. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bills 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. The Bills are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And they were able to tough it out last week, a close one-score game. And those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence and they feel like they can continue to get better.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the 1st down run. Throwing now is Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Allen. He'll check this down to Hines. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. You look at this Jaguar defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense.
And I think the ball's out. And the Jags grab it.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks. And remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here. Because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. On play action, Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Here's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's gotten there complete. And he's going to have the Bills 1st down as they get 4 there on 4th and inches. It's a gain of 4 that time, and it'll be a Buffalo 1st down. Now Allen. Forced out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. After 1, 7-0. Audier Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with 4th down and 1. And the first play will be a field goal try. This a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
is 3rd down and 4. On play action, Lawrence. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted.
And that's now the second time he's picked up a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall.
And the Bills have taken the lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is now 10-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
The ball comes out.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Allen off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Only a short game there, but that's okay if you're the offense. They brought a lot of pressure at him, and he uses athleticism to at least get back to the line and make 2nd down a lot shorter.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Khalil Shakir,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Bills add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This 2 shall pass, this 2 shall pass, and if Bobby kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence.
Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
good short hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Now Allen off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Jags will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision could get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes the receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
On first down, Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Lawrence. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. And Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll send Kirk in motion right. Lawrence will throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, well, we look at the defense. They came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. They'll dump this off to Cook. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Allen going to throw. And Davis with it left side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Now Allen again, rolling to his right. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Bills. Naeem Hines in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 60 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And now they'll throw with Allen sliding out of the pocket. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Devin Lloyd just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Cook up the gut. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. And he gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told. But they're still looking at a 4th down. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Agnew now to return. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Lawrence to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Von Miller, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Hines now on the return. A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Now he's free at the 35.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. That's a 28-yard.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. He finds his man, Pollard.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a pick of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
11.
In motion right is Ridley. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And now here is another interception. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
And the Bills are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now the new pickup from New England. This is Damian Harris.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position end up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Allen now on first down. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Now Allen.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Jaguars are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
Well, it certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Well, still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. A three-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
Now Lawrence to throw on second down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Operating from the gun, Lawrence.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
They'll run with Pollard.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The ball situated at the 9. Second and goal.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
Second down and goal.
Lawrence. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
This likely a must-have. Third and goal.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Lawrence going to look to throw for it.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
He was brought down by Foyesade Oluwakin.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, Ron!
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Hey, hey!
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, Jupiter, Jupiter!
To throw again, Lawrence. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Flush to his right. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So Allen's going to look to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's taken down inside the 30. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
On play action, Allen.
This to the tight end, Kincaid. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Marquise Bell. And the Jags are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They go play action with Lawrence.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And Allen is actually going to throw it here.
That is caught by Shakir.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Now it's Hines. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down. Here's Allen to throw it. He'll check this down to Hines. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Allen off the play fake. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with an amazing diving catch. And the Bills are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So for Buffalo, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.